Well, right as people get comfortable at night in bed, discomfort in their minds can begin. Suddenly, they're stuck on a thought and they're struggling to sleep. Odds are you've been there before, too. So why do our thoughts race at night, and how can we stop them? Good question. WCCO'S Jeff Wagner learned how to help keep your mind quiet.
It's ironic that in a place and time meant for rest, our beds, anxiety-inducing thoughts prevent its purpose.
Main part of not going to be able to go to sleep is because we worry.
What are the thoughts that are on your mind during that?
You know, if something bad happened throughout the day that I wish, could have been different, or thinking about something that's stressful coming up the next day.
Dwelling on the past and stressing about the future before we sleep share a common problem.
There really isn't an endpoint. And that lack of endpoint keeps it those wheels just turning and turning.
Dr. Mark Rosenblum is a sleep psychologist.
Why do our thoughts race at night?
For many people, at nighttime, that's the first time they're not really distracted by anything.
Work, family, activities all give our minds something to focus on during the day, but they're gone once we lay in bed.
And before they know it, they fall down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, anxiety is what really picks up the most.
Why does it seem like the thoughts we have at night are either negative or anxiety-inducing?
Anxiety oftentimes are things that may happen in the future or have not happened. So there's uncertainty. And so that uncertainty creates a dynamic where we're kind of trying to hash out, is it going to play out one way or is it going to play out the other way?
And then I worry, that I'm not getting enough sleep, to deal with the things that I'm worried about the next day.
Do you have a remedy? Do you have something that maybe helps calm your mind in that moment?
My better half.
Okay. Someone with you to help me calm down.
Meditation, I had a guy who kind of helped me learn how to stop my thoughts or maybe let my thoughts float down a river.
Dr. Rosenblum suggests mindfulness meditation, which means relaxing and focusing on whatever we're doing.
For example, if I'm deep breathing, I'm not thinking about what's coming up tomorrow. I'm thinking the sensation of my lungs inhaling and exhaling.
How can we prevent our thoughts from racing?
Well, there's three things that I'll recommend.
First, try exercising a couple hours before bed. Just 20 minutes of cardio can reduce stress. Next, distract yourself until you're drowsy. You can read, watch TV, just ensure there's an end point.
Because sometimes that drowsing itself can override whatever is on your mind.
Lastly, write down your thoughts in a journal before going to bed. There's a difference between putting them on paper versus having them circulate in your head.
If your thoughts still pop up during the night, just remind yourself that you've already written them down and that you can look at them again the next day when the day rolls around.
With photojournalist Jose Pascual, Jeff Wagner, WCCO News.
Dr. Rosenblum says that anxiety can lead to insomnia, and insomnia can lead to anxiety. So those who have both disorders are advised to seek professional help for each one.